Hello everyone, so today I'm going to have a go at improving some of these LNER Teak coaches, the cheap type, using a furniture touch-up marker pen. So this is a very cheap technique that I've seen recommended on Facebook on one of the groups, so I thought I'd give it a go and see how it goes. So these pens are available from Amazon, come in a variety of colours, and these are costing I think £3 or £4, something like that. The coaches obviously are what are now sold by Hornby as the RailRoad ones, but I think these are some of the original ones that weren't sold as RailRoad, that go back quite a while. So as I say, these come in a few colours. There's some warnings on the back, so obviously read those. I'm going to try it with the lightest colour, the light brown, and I think I'll just do a little test on the end piece to make sure that's the right colour. So even though it's called light brown, it looks very light. When you pull the cap off, it's actually quite dark. So we'll have a go with that just on the little end piece, trying to get the bogey out of the way. And the idea of this is you just go over all the plastic, including the transfers, and it comes up a shinier, teak colour. Apparently it takes a little while to dry, so I don't know if that's going to be the final finish or not. But it does look better. I think that's going to be the best colour, to be honest. So like I say, the idea is you just go over the whole bodywork, over all the transfers, obviously avoiding the windows and things. And we'll have a go with that and see how it comes up. So I've got a little bit too much on over that transfer there. It seems to be coming out quite liquidy really. So I don't know how best to deal with that. Maybe I'll get a tissue and try and dab it off. So just with a little bit of toilet paper. No, that's probably a bad idea actually, because it's getting all the bits from the toilet paper in it, so maybe I'll just have to live with that. Try and get the bits out. It's gone on the roof there, just with a finger, try and get that off. Shows you need to be quite careful with this, because once it's on, it's not really coming off. So hopefully you can see the difference we're making now. This is the half that we've done, and this is the half before, and hopefully it'll dry with a nice glossy finish. I think I've rather overdone it around here, but now using the pen with the pointy part downwards, hopefully we'll get a bit more control and can yeah, that's the way to do it. As that one's starting to dry, I'm really quite impressed with how much better that looks compared to this end, which is really quite dull rather than the glossy teak finish that you'd expect from one of these coaches. So yes, I think that's much better. That's the side that I've done. If I turn it over, that's the side before. So I think that's a marked improvement for a pound's worth of pen and a bit of time. I'll keep going and show you a complete coach before and after. So there we go, that's one coach completely done. You can see it's much better where you take your time with the pointy part of the pen rather than these large areas where I did with the flatter spade part of the pen. And just have a final touch up of some bits that I've missed. And then we can leave that to dry for, I guess, 12 24 hours, something like that. Make sure it's not tacky. But I think you'll agree that just even in that state, compared to the original, it's just looking much better. So I hope you found that interesting and it's inspired you to have a go at improving your Hornby LNER Teak coaches. Thanks for watching.